A ranch employee in Park County shoots and kills a carjacker after he was stabbed multiple times. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. A man was killed and another seriously injured after a failed carjacking in Park County yesterday. Park County Sheriff's Department says a miner from Jefferson County was shot when he tried to steal a car at Echo Valley Ranch. That's near Bailey, about an hour and a half southeast of Breckenridge. The suspect was trying to steal the vehicle from the ranch when the vehicle's owner caught the attention of a ranch employee. The suspect then stabbed the employee several times before the employee shot the suspect at least once. He tried to escape sheriff's deputies and died soon after being taken into custody. The suspect has not been identified pending an autopsy. The case is under investigation by the Colorado Bureau of Investigation because of the suspect's age. In fact, he died in police custody. Vail Resorts has purchased Crested Butte. Vail today announced it will buy Crested Butte's parent company, Triple Peaks, for $82 million. The purchase also includes Okemo Mountain Resort in Vermont and Mount Sunapee in New Hampshire. Crested Butte becomes the 6th Colorado resort on the Epic Pass starting next season. Vail also bought Stevens Pass in Washington from a separate company, bringing its portfolio to 19 resorts across the globe. Vail will spend $32 million over the next 2 years on updates at its 4 new resorts. No word on what that means for Crested Butte. There's a newish way to get from one side of Lake Dillon to the other. This week is the debut of Summit Shuttle, a water taxi service with trips between Dillon and Frisco Bay marinas. Owner Frank Kiesling explains.
This is actually a brand new boat and new service.
It has been at least 2 seasons since a water taxi ran regularly on the reservoir, but Summit Shuttle is more than a ride. It combines transportation with sightseeing, what Kiesling calls added value, even for locals.
It's not just in the function of moving people from one side of the lake to the other as quickly as possible. There's a whole educational element that's built into this.
So what will you learn on the Summit Shuttle?
There's an awful lot to learn out here in the middle of the lake, primarily about Roberts Tunnel. A lot of tourists find it interesting that you're actually cruising over the top of the old town of Dillon.
Service opens tomorrow, June 5th, starting at $12 one way. Trips last about 30 minutes, and Summit Shuttle can take bikes. Learn more at summitshuttle.com. Arapahoe Basin closed over the weekend, and in years past, Woodward Copper has kept ski season going all summer with the Big Island Terrain Park above Center Village. But this year, Copper's Taylor Prather has some bad news.
We'll definitely be back next summer, but it is closed this summer.
The Big Island Public Terrain Park is closed all summer for construction on 2 renovated chairlifts, American Flyer and American Eagle, both in Center Village.
We're just trying to get those lifts up and running as quick as possible for next season.
The Woodward on Mountain summer camps are still happening, beginning this week. Cost is $1,800 and up for those, compared to $15 per day at the public park. At the 42nd annual Run the Rockies 10K this past weekend, women's overall winner Mandy Middleton of Highlands Ranch was chasing 2 people. One was Olaf Hedberg, coach for Summit Nordic Ski Club, and the other, we'll let Middleton explain.
There was 2 guys like quarter mile ahead of me, and I couldn't tell if he was a guy or a girl because I could just see his ponytail.
Turns out that ponytail belonged to her friend and men's overall winner, Luke Bruns. He finished in 35 minutes, 38 seconds, about 4.5 minutes faster than Hedberg in 7th overall, and Middleton finished in 39 minutes, 39 seconds. It was her very first 10K victory ever, while Bruns defended his title from last year against local trail runner 16-year-old Colin Zouche.
The guy who got 3rd, he was right on my tail for about half the race. After that, I pulled away.
Half marathon winners were Bobby Craig for the men and Amity Elliott for the women. About 450 total runners laced up for the race. In sports, the Rockies have the day off before opening a series with the Reds tomorrow, and tonight is Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals between Las Vegas and Washington. The Capitals are up 2-1. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.